I'm Fran Heathcote, National President of PCS. I'm here today with Mark Serwotka, General Secretary of PCS, at the Ealing picket line. We've just finished a rally of the Ealing strikers taking action in defence of their office and trying to keep their office open. They've had 2 ballots, both of which they've not just won but smashed, and it's been a real pleasure to support them today. What they're doing is fighting to try and defend the office closure, prevent the office closure in Ealing here. But there are office closures taking place in HMRC all over the country, and obviously the action will hopefully inspire other groups of workers that there is something they can do to prevent these closures. So it's been really a real good show of solidarity and support, loads of messages of support for them here today. And I'm going to hand over to Mark, who's going to outline a little bit about what else is going on. So over to you, Mark.
Well, thanks very much, Fran, and well done for chairing that rally. We've just, as Fran said, had a fantastic rally. We've had a MP here, other unions, and in a way this strike really sums up what's wrong with the way the current government is treating the civil service. These people, there's 4,000 years of experience of staff in this office. They do a vital job. Some of them have already been through 2 office closures, and they've had to come back out on strike today because the government and HMRC management are treating them in such a shocking way. Now, next week is a further bout of industrial action in this office. We're actually walking out on the 12th of December, and of course the 12th of December is the day Britain goes to the polls and we have a chance to elect the government. And for PCS members, it's not just electing the government, of course, it's electing directly our employer. And in many ways, this strike tells us why we need a change of government. Jeremy Corbyn has written to the union to say if Labour wins the election, there'll be an immediate halt on all office closures, including this one, and they will talk to the union about the future. That's in stark contrast to what Boris Johnson and his cabinet are doing. We know also that for civil service pay, 1% under the Tories, 5% if Jeremy Corbyn gets into office, preserving our redundancy scheme, which the Conservatives have told us they will cut by 30%. All of these things are at stake. That's why our union believes if you work in the public sector and in the civil service, we desperately need to get rid of this government, and that's why we would like to see Jeremy Corbyn in office. But however you vote, and whatever happens next week in the general election, by being in PCS, by being in a strong union, we can still ensure that members in Ealing can fight to keep their office open, and we all can fight for better pay and conditions. So thanks for watching. Send messages of support to the strikers at Ealing, and let's get rid of this government next week.